Typho-Tantric Aphorisms from the Arachneophidian Qu'ran is the second full-length album from Kolkata, India-based black and death metal band TETRAGRAMMACIDE. And this is a band that I think started out more of a noise-focused black metal band who led with a distressed guitar sound. An exploding amplifier was kind of their form of rhythm, and it was an aggressive, noisome thing. If you miss that side of the band, it doesn't seem to be coming back. And if you're a fan of Kapala, you're pretty much getting that sound from that group now. So shift over there if that's what you're looking for, because this record is much more of an Angel Corpse style record, and that's sort of my default for this style. But if you're a fan of Pseudogod or Titan Blood and even Chrysian, you're going to appreciate what this band does, because it's a lot of blasting, traditional death metal aggression that you would expect to have heard in the late 90s and early 2000s. It's not all that they do. This is a bestial black and death metal band. It's a black death metal band. It's technically a war metal band by some people's standards. I don't find that to be true. But it is a death metal record. And the important thing is that it has riffs. It is fully aggressive throughout, and they do throw in a lot of new techniques. These are guitarists and technicians just as well as they are maniacs in what they present. So this isn't a dumb, messy war metal record. This is a death metal record first and foremost, and it does have its esoteric touches and its strange erratic motion here and there, but this record is still all about the riffs, and we'll cut into a song here and you'll get that right away. Now, I've made the point clear enough that this record has riffs. It's very aggressive. It's blasting throughout. There's a couple of reprieves, a couple of more atmospheric sections. There's a couple of moments that stand out quite a bit, and I talk about those briefly in the review. But you'll notice the song titles are, they're like a page long, and I appreciate that this does feel like an occult-inspired record, and there is certainly spirituality attached to that, and there are specifics assigned to that, but the experience of getting to know this record for me was a lot like visiting an old Absu record for the first time, where you get the lyrics and you just like, there's a lot more to this and the meaning they packed into it than you might realize. So I appreciated that about this record, and it helped it stand out a little bit here at the beginning of November, as a lot of the best releases of the year began to slowly peter out. So otherwise, this is an easy recommendation for me. I wasn't sure because I liked the last record, but I didn't really know where they were going to go with it overall. And it turns out they went to a pretty interesting place with it overall. I think the album art is fantastic, and the general immersion available to this type of music is very strong in its effect on me personally. And I think they've approached this with a strong standard that still feels like underground, brutal, aggressive black and death metal, but it's very refined, and it's the way that it hits the ear. It doesn't feel stupid. It just feels psychotic, and I like that about it. So high recommendation for me. Go ahead and check that out when it releases this Friday, and read my review for more impressions.